Yo, welcome to another episode of the Purely Talk Podcast. Okay, I am your host, Mr. DHE, and these are my guys.
Ken Stu
_T Hills. Follow me for more life advice.
Follow the man.
Man, your life advice
it's terrible. You know what? You're right. Let me stop encouraging that behavior.
Bad
You're right.
side, man.
You're right.
Are y'all serious? I give out the best life advice.
No, you're right. No, you're right. That's true.
So when I said that Usher wouldn't hit that big girl,
No, that was funny.
And then
I ain't gonna lie, that was classic.
That's not advice. That's just comedy.
He sent me the video. I saved it to my phone. That's how funny that was. Hey, that was funny.
Dude was like, oh, I'm gonna show my wife. This is hilarious. No, that was
funny.
Hey.
I can't even knock you on that one.
what for that amount of money, you wouldn't share your woman?
No.
Bring it home, baby.
No, but that's not even.
Let me know if you're bigger than me.
No, man, that's crazy, man. This past weekend, Ty got a personal podcast that he does called the Rooted Podcast. Make sure y'all follow, share, like. Anyway, Ty went off and made a video about how if you are committed relationship and you pay the majority of the bills, really majority or all the bills, what was it?
It was all of them.
Okay, if you pay all the bills,
except for her personal, like
right, except for the other person, right?
Her phone bills.
Man or woman. Now he's not being biased. He said, man or woman, if you pay all of the bills in that relationship, I deserve to go outside of this relationship if I'm paying all the bills.
No, not just that. I have communicated with you. I have told you, hey, look, baby, I need this. You like, nah, I can't do it tonight. Now I understand that, baby. We all human. You know what I'm saying? All right, boom. But when I come to you and I say, you know what I'm saying? I know it ain't one of them weeks where, you the Red River flowing. I know it's one of them good weeks. You know what I'm saying? I say, look, I need you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put it in you, not on you. You feel what I'm saying? You can't, you know what I'm saying? And you tell me no, and you keep denying me like that. I deserve to go outside and go get something else. You know what I'm saying? What your boy said? Message.
Now. He behind cameras, so we about to be all blown. We about to snitch. I'm about to snitch. He agreed. He agreed.
Tell him, Ken.
I
what?
completely disagree. I was looking for a smarter, bigger word. No.
When you a different status of millionaire.
Okay, is that different?
Yes. Then men do things different.
Yes. I respect
because
that.
Some of these women, they're not going nowhere. King Solomon had over 200 wives.
But
he was one of the richest men in the Bible.
You know why that's a bad example?
Why?
Because they went into that understanding, back then especially, and different culture, that these men can have multiple wives.
What you mean different culture? He was black too.
I understand that, but he's in the East, in the Middle East. We live in the West Coast in the West hemisphere of the world, and we don't believe in polyamogamous.
All right, so
you don't believe.
When he took that woman from that soldier,
tell him, Ken.
That was David.
Because it's power.
That was David.
Okay, but man been doing this. And when you are different status, these women is okay. It's
not
normal.
okay.
It is.
No,
because some of these women are just fine playing their role.
Right.
But there you go. But that's playing their role. So that means they have an understanding of what the role they're playing is. Now, in my boy situation, which you jump to a rich billionaire. We're talking about a blue collar.
Hold on, I'm a millionaire.
You are,
I'm
brother.
a multi-billionaire.
In spirit. In spirit, manifest it.
Let's
manifest it.
Oh, okay,
yeah, let's manifest it. But as of right now, our current status. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, y'all.
Happy New Year.
No. By the time they see this,
okay,
Happy New Year. Shout out to y'all. What was I saying?
Kobe.
By the time, look.
No, what was I saying though?
I don't know. Think about it. Look, what I'm trying to say is,
speak faster. Why you talk
as
like
a rich man? As a rich man, there is levels and there's some things you cannot tell people.
That's what it was. We ain't talking about rich man. We talking about us blue.
No, if you regular worker, no, you can't.
Okay, that's what we talk about.
Regular worker.
You're saying that right now, if you a regular worker and you paying all the bills, you can still go out.
You deserve a side piece.
See, and that's
you
the
deserve
word
mac and cheese.
Deserve?
You deserve mashed potatoes.
Let me tell you.
You deserve give me a good size, some green beans.
I don't know.
With a little ham in there, with a
French
little
fry.
bacon, whatever how
French
you like
fry.
it. You deserve some French fries on the side. You deserve a Coke or a Pepsi or a Sprite, however you like it. You deserve an iced tea. You deserve some chicken McNuggets on the side of your curry.
All right, brother.
Special.
Brother, all right.
You deserve that.
I just want to say, what you deserve and what you need is two different things.
Oh, that.
All right, all right, all right,
That's good.
all right, all right. Okay. Now let me get back there.
That's fire.
Now look here.
You better not clip that until you see my response.
Now look here.
Yeah, you're right.
Now
You
look
better clip
here.
my
You're
response
right.
to this.
Oh, that's fire.
If you
I like how you
make-
put that down, dog.
If you make under 100,000,
Ooh.
you should not be cheating, my boy. Because first of all, 20% go to the IRS, so you're not bringing home 100. You're bringing home like
70,
76?
75, 80, yeah.
Okay,
That's still good though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You doing good,
Yeah.
right? But you can't take care of two women. See the difference with these millionaires when they cheat, they taking care of women.
Whoa.
Yeah, you just added something that he.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
You added something.
He ain't saying take care.
What I'm saying is, even though after all those tax cuts, all the bills paid, only thing you got to worry about is probably your cell phone, huh?
Plus, he's not saying he's gonna take care of the other girl.
Then
No, they say they're not.
wait. If she need her cell phone bill paid too, daddy got it.
all right, my wrist.
No, you gonna halt the trick. I know you got a
Yo,
trick.
nah,
eh?
yeah, ain't got it. She gonna do for whoever he is. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna pay the
But-
car notes?
Huh? If it's like that.
That's what I'm telling you.
I apologize. Let me
That's
go
what I'm
ahead
saying,
and back
because-
up. I
Well, look, if she
digress.
like that, yeah.
I digress.
That's
If
what
she-
I'm saying.
Hey, look, with that boy, Two-Way Love Affair. You heard that song? You never heard that old school song, Two-Way Love Affair?
No, I probably did, but I don't know. That's a
You
New
go
Orleans
your
thing.
way, I go mine. There's one thing about it, baby. We'll be on time. So you know what that mean? You go get you, I'm gonna go get me. We gonna come back. We'll have a happy home. Hey,
Yeah, but that's an understanding. I'm cool with that. With us both deciding. But anyone just saying because I pay all the bills, then that I should have the right to step out if you don't give it to me. Now, I will say this: a person can. Well, okay. Do you tell your partner in this scenario, "Hey, man, I'm frustrated. You got me thinking about going outside because you haven't given me none," or do you just be like, "Oh, can I have some?" No, all right, F it, I'm going. Like, do you express to them, "Hey, man, I'm frustrated"?
But you see how the game of telephone was played? You know what I'm saying? Remember, the message went. I need that. And you was like, and she remember, she was like, I'm not feeling right now. Cool. Yeah. All right, bam. I can deal with it that night. You know what I'm saying? Boop, boop, get up out of there. So I come to you and I'm like, man, look, weeks.
Yeah.
I've communicated that with you.
Right.
So you know what? I've said that. How many times I'm going to have to say it before I have to take a different initiative? You know what I'm saying? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
I ain't gonna lie.
So I'm saying,
Would you get married if you was a millionaire?
would I get married if I'm a millionaire? Hell nah. What's the point? What's the point? So like
they say you
that mean
grow
they-
and build better when you're in a committed relationship because you're not distracted by different.
Elon Musk is not in a committed relationship.
Yes.
What?
What who?
The lady that has his 2 kids.
Oh, they together?
Well,
Oh, I didn't know.
I
wouldn't
don't know. I
I'm
know he's
sorry.
not married though.
He not married?
Yeah, but he doesn't believe in that. But I'm saying, but he's in the. I said committed. I said committed.
Oh,
No,
okay.
You did.
but what I'm trying to say, even if let's say you said she's not giving you sex, you done told her she not giving you, ain't no point in cheating. Just break up. You're not married.
That's what people in your comments said. One person particularly said,
Like,
well, just leave. Why
Yeah,
not?
like-
Just
Think about it, though.
Because y'all both hurting each other. You hurting her by cheating.
I'm not hurting her.
So she fine with it?
I ain't saying she fine with
Well,
it.
what the you doing?
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is,
Hey, also, don't be putting a lot of curse words because I had to edit a lot. I ain't got time for all that editing.
Oh, my bad.
Y'all better
Bling,
use
bling,
y'all
bling, bling.
different,
My bad.
y'all different
hey,
vocabulary.
what I'm saying, ignorance is bliss, right? I didn't communicate that with you, right? So you know what? I'm tired of telling you. I'm not gonna tell you no more. I'm just gonna do me.
That's what I'm saying, Ty.
So
But you
that's
could
what I'm
just
saying,
leave.
though.
Why
But-
don't you leave
but
though?
I'm
Why
still-
won't you
but
leave?
Think about it. The light's still on. The water's still
You're
running.
still not answering
the
my
mortgage
question.
Hold on, I'm answering it right now. The mortgage still paid. You know what I'm saying? I come home, hey, I still buy you a little something like that. Now I love you. I'm saying I love you. I'm just going. You know what I'm saying? I'm like what the White House said. Wherever I lay don't worry about where I lay my wood.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Just know I built my house.
But you still didn't answer my question.
You better clip that up.
That's a fire.
Why-
I mean, it's fire. That's fire.
Why
That's
won't
fire.
you leave? You didn't answer my question.
Because I'm not in love with this woman.
With
I
the
might
side chick.
The
You-
side chick.
okay.
I love my woman. I just wanna
Definitely ain't
message.
coming, no.
I love my woman. You feel what I'm saying? Look. I'm just.
And she fine with it, right?
Who's to say she fine with it? Ignorance is bliss.
So
Hey.
that means you gonna put her through hurt.
How? You don't
But
know.
His thing is that she's never gonna know.
She doesn't. So you cheating behind her.
I communicated. I'm done communicating. But you know what? I love you. So once I bust this that way, boom, I'm gonna come back home. I'm fine. Family man. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
See behind camera. See, he jumped to the agreement too soon without knowing the full
I
context.
He still agree with me.
He went.
I'm with Ty to a certain extent.
Yes, I'm saying.
I thought it was going to be like,
No, he
look,
talking about us, blue collar men.
No, he said millionaire.
No, he
That's
said
what-
if you pay the bill, he didn't specify.
no.
He didn't specify finances. You threw in the billionaires do that, and then that's when I brought it back to.
That's what I thought you were talking
The man, then we went to. You said if you under 100K,
Yeah, no, you
you
can't.
shouldn't
Yeah,
be
yeah.
doing that.
You should
But his
be-
point
you
is,
should be saving.
Even if you under 100K, that's true. I agree. Even if you're under 100K, but you paying all the bills. In his point, I'm paying everything.
Mm-hmm.
At least I deserve. Now I will say, I deserve. Whoever's paying the majority of the bills deserves to be treated like I'm paying all the bills.
Mm-hmm.
I deserve that. Now, I don't think I deserve to go and cheat on you because I pay all the bills. But in a way, I understand it.
I'm not cheating. What do you think about it?
In a way, I understand. Do I agree with it? No, but I understand. It's like, bro, I'm working all these hours. I'm paying all of the bills. Then but with Ty, in your scenario, is obviously not your personal scenario, but in the imaginary scenario, is the woman or vice versa taking care of everything at the house? Because if they're taking care of everything at the house as well, you got a kid, 2 kids, that's also work.
Yeah.
So it's kind of 50-50. So now it's not like you just deserve because she's just laying home, just chilling.
50-50.
If she's taking care of everything at home.
Let's get realistic with this at home stuff, right? Let's get realistic.
Boy, love.
Let's get realistic because people like to play. The woman she cooks and she cleans. Let's be real.
Or the man.
Working men, even with a stay-at-home woman, some working men, bro, you get off early enough or you get an off day, we like to cook. I like to cook.
Okay, I see what you're
You
going
feel what I'm
with.
saying?
Okay.
So 9 times out, you don't have majority of that on your own. And even when you do, some people saying dishes. I got paper plates and plastic forks. Throw it away. Okay. People say, all right, what about cleaning? I got a vacuum.
What about the kid?
What about the kids? Kids go to daycare that I pay for.
Damn. Yeah, I mean.
So you would send your kids to daycare?
No,
if
I'm
you got
not
a home-
daycare. I'm sorry.
I'm about
I'm
to
sorry.
say,
No, I'm
you
sorry.
got a
Let me correct
housewife.
it.
Ain't no
Let
way
me
I'm
correct
sending
it.
my
My
kids to
3-year-old daughter goes to an academy. I pay for that. So I'm not cheap. I don't send it to a daycare.
But-
Daycare is where you send your kid to just get watched and they watch TV the whole time.
But what if
academy is where my daughter goes to learn. My daughter. Man,
But if you have a housewife, yeah,
you gonna put it in your mouth.
Come on.
This
is what the problem.
what I'm trying to say is, if you got a housewife, why send them to daycare or an academy?
Cause I want my child to learn.
So what's she doing? What's her job?
You know what I'm saying?
She working hard too. Then she working hard taking your money. Because I don't.
So-
what is it she doing?
so-
what you doing?
That's true.
Hey, bro. Hey.
Yeah,
Bro. See. Hey.
That's true, Ken.
I'm not. Look, this is my thing. But it's my thing.
He
though.
cook, he clean, he work. The baby go to the academy. What? You don't need a woman.
Hey, but think about it. You see how the game of telephone was played?
No man.
I didn't cook. I'm not saying I cook 100% of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I cook probably 75% of the time. I mean, that's 25% of the time. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause I can say on my day off, I'll cook. Think about it. 7 days, I might cook 2 days out the week.
If you a housewife,
But
let
2
me
days
tell
out
you,
the week,
you
think about it.
handling all that.
As a man, you cooking enough for leftovers and everything. So like, think about it. We might eat this today. We eating the same thing tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, man. Make it make sense, bro. Like I said, bro, it's not that hard. Like I said, if you staying home, I don't mind you staying home and all this other good shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you make sure your phone bill paid. That's your only real bill. What's the problem? I even pay your car insurance. I don't want your phone bill because hell, let me have a little extra money. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
Come on, man.
no, like
Good relationships, good relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna meet each other on certain things. You gonna meet each other
in the middle.
75%. No,
Yeah.
75% of the way, 25% of the way on certain things. You know what I'm saying? 50% on certain things,
Yeah, I got you.
and vice versa on other
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the way it works. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to give and take on certain things where the other person lacks in order to. Because that's, to me, tolerating that person's. I want to say the flaws that you don't really like. You know what I'm saying? That's, to me, is love. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's part of relationships. Yeah.
Yeah, like I love you. Like you know what? I look past you fart at night. You know what I'm saying? I look past, you know what I'm saying, you don't wash dishes. You know why? I'm gonna buy paper plates and plastic forks.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't kill the whole situation. You feel what I'm saying? But if me going outside of this and I'm doing all this and you can't give me nothing, you know what I'm saying? But me going outside the relationship is a problem. To me, that's not cheating.
Nah, I agree with you, no, because she's not doing nothing.
That's true.
So basically, that's all she got to do is give you sex.
In that specific scenario, which doesn't sound realistic.
Yeah,
but if it is in that scenario, I understand you going outside because it's like you're from what you're saying is you might work 5 days a week, right? Example, not you. It's making it
10 hours.
You might work. Okay, let's say you work 6 days a week, 10 hours, and on Sunday you might, like you say, you might be the one to cook that day. Mm-hmm. So now you're working Monday through Saturday, come home on Sunday. You also got to cook. You also got to entertain.
I like
your
washing
kid.
Clothes.
You got.
I wash the clothes.
Yeah,
I like it. For some reason, I enjoy
like
washing.
And that's
I like folding them.
But
I like doing the whole process.
But then why stay? Like what? So in that scenario, why stay? What's the benefit of staying if you're literally doing everything, paying and also taking care of the house whenever you're able to? Like, what is the benefit of that relationship? That's why I agree with the person in the message. Leave.
That's why I just explained love, right?
Bro, but that can't be love. But no, you're tolerating.
That might be his form of love.
Right, but think about this.
Because everybody got different language of what love means to them.
What is the language?
And I'm tolerating, but think about it.
He do everything. That's his love.
Think about it. I tolerate her flaws. You feel what I'm saying? That's cool with me. You feel what I'm saying? My whole thing is, at first, and like when the beginning of our relationship, we were jackrabbits. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
You feel what I'm saying? Even when we had a baby, during the pregnancy, we were jackrabbits.
Yeah. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? After the baby, as soon as the 6 weeks was up,
jackrabbits.
We were jackrabbits. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, like I said, I don't know what happened really. Like, you know what I'm saying? That really just, like I said, she just started like chilling, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I know some people could be like, well, she found something, like, nah, like, she's not that type of girl. She's not that type of woman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not every woman just because she, you know what I'm saying? Like, she started. Yeah, like, so I understand that she was mentally going through something at that time. I get that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, but that's why I say I tolerate it. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But like, look, hey, I communicated. Hey, look, I know you're going, look, we ain't got to think of nothing, but look, hey, put in your money. Look, I need that. We got to schedule it. You know what I'm saying? And like, why else do I stay? Man, I got a 3-year-old girl that, you know what I'm saying, that wakes up to her mom and her daddy. And you telling me the only thing that
got another one on the way?
No, not yet. And you telling me the only thing that makes me not want to be there is that I'm saying that I ain't gonna say makes me not. No, I'm not gonna say that. The only thing that just makes me want to go out and do is just to go get some. Get some, you know what I'm saying, some outside cat and come back home, and then I'm fine with, you know, being with my woman, being with my child, being with my stepdaughter.
Okay,
I'm fine with that.
I don't want to personalize it, but okay, now outside, let's move for that. Mm-hmm. How often do you think in that scenario that person
we in therapy
should step out? Once a month? Once a week?
I feel like until she starts stepping it back up. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Think about once you.
Yeah, but then once you start stepping out that much, are you ever gonna really come back home?
Yeah. That's all I want is I want to drop off a load.
Dog.
Nah, that did it.
But that's my point, dog.
Hold on. Talk about that.
Our grandfather never really came back home.
You know, he always came.
No,
he used to come back home.
When he was home.
But my grandma and him, they wasn't together no more. But he always come back.
That's what I'm talking about.
But that's what Ty's saying. And I go get what I gotta get, but I'ma always come back home.
Lights on, water on.
Yeah, but
roof over your head.
I guess the point I'm trying to make is like come back home as in like, are you ever gonna want to come back home to make this again a family? You know, that's what I mean.
We still a family. I'm just going to get this off and come back.
I'm saying if you do it so much, then now that you kind of fall in love with the streets or doing, finding extracurricular activities so often, you kind of like this can not be as important as this. Your daughter is always going to be important, but like this, which makes this a family, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna personalize it right quick. I'm one of them people, son. Like you could be bad, you could be beautiful, like you know what I'm saying. But if you let me get in that thing, and I'm saying once I get my thing off,
really,
I'm gone. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm really one of them people, like, and then like I look at it like my conscience hit me like, damn, I didn't really like you like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And something about when you release, everything changes.
Well,
Everything
yeah,
changed,
no, I know
yeah.
that for a fact.
But my woman,
I
like,
know that for a fact.
that's how I knew that's my woman. Like when we started and I'm released, I won't lay there. Let me hold you. Let me hold them things. Let me get back in there later on.
Dr. Umar went on the Joe Budden podcast. Y'all know I'm a big fan of the Joe Budden podcast. And he had
Silence, Joe.
he had this to say.
Let me ask you a
Kobe
question.
Bryant.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Kobe Bryant died. Vanessa inherited his wealth.
Sure.
And guess what? Is Vanessa Bryant using any of that black man's money to do any good in the black community?
Let me ask you a
Absolutely fucking not.
We don't know.
Vanessa Bryant, listen,
We don't know.
I'm telling you.
How you know?
Vanessa
You know?
Bryant,
Let me ask you a question.
wait.
she's a public
Can I ask you a
figure,
question?
and she just
You don't know
You
that.
didn't see that
You
initiative.
don't know
I
that.
do know. I do know, and
Let
I'm
me ask
telling
you-
you now.
let me ask you a
Vanessa
question.
Bryant just started an initiative with 3 predominantly white colleges, some sort of a sports initiative with Kobe's money and Kobe's name. Didn't choose a single HBCU
Let me ask you a question.
with a black man's money. Marvelous Marvin Hagler, he died from taking a COVID shot. Is his white widow using any of Marvelous Marvin Hagler's fortune to help black folks?
You're being unfair.
I'm being unfair. How?
Let me tell you why.
Expecting white women to use
Stop.
black money to help black people?
No.
How is that unfair?
Because the same way you naming these people,
Uh-huh.
we can name mad black wives that got black money from their husbands that did shit to help black people. Well,
There's
stop.
a big
It's
difference.
my goal. No,
There's
it's
a big
not.
difference.
We own.
And you know what the difference
No,
is?
You're wrong.
You know what the difference is?
You're wrong. You're wrong.
If I marry a white woman, when I die, my wealth goes to the very people who have robbed everything from my community.
It's not true. But
So his point is that if you, whenever you're, because you know he's big on race, like staying with
Yeah.
your race. As y'all heard, he is big on. He was like saying basically that Kobe Bryant's wealth, since he's married to a white woman, I think she's Latina, right? Or
She's
or
Spanish.
Hispanic?
She's Italian.
Hispanic.
She's Italian. Huh?
Something
Yeah,
wrong
she's
with it.
Italian.
Anyway, so he
think.
was saying that because he married somebody out of his race, that his wealth now goes to, in his words, the hands of the oppressors, right? 'Cause he thinks they're the oppressors. He's saying that if you're black, you should marry black so that whenever you die, your money stays with the black people and you can help build your culture. Because his example was Vanessa Bryant started this initiative to like donate to different colleges, but she didn't pick no black colleges. If she was a black woman, she probably would have picked some black colleges. Do y'all agree that? First of all,
That's not necessarily true.
She just picked colleges where her daughters go.
or the colleges that she
I
picked.
think one of her daughters go to UCLA.
Okay, so what? Not necessarily true, as in what?
As in, like, a black, just because you're black and you have black money, you're gonna go spend. You would have picked black colleges.
Do you think you're more likely to?
I went to a white college. You know what I'm saying?
So you would more likely go down to. So if you
But I say all that to say that just, even when I get rich, that don't necessarily mean I'm going to donate to a HBCU. I honestly, I don't care. I don't care about what the school is. Is it the best school for what my child wants to do? That's it. That's the only thing I care about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think it matters. But I understand Dr. Umar, but he's very strong on this race. So everything with him, because at one
I
point,
love Dr. Umar too.
Me too.
I'm sorry.
Me too. But at one, it's like he takes it so serious.
Yes.
But I ain't gonna lie. If I donate, I would donate to HBCU
So
because PDW, whatever you call it,
PWI.
they're
Predominantly
gonna
white
be
institution.
strong regardless if you give them your money or not. They
Right.
Georgia, Alabama, LSU, them people got money flooding.
they got
for
alumni.
years.
They
So
got
I
alumni.
wouldn't help them because they're gonna be all right regardless.
Right, exactly.
Now I would go for HBCU, but I do not agree with Dr. Umar thinking because you black you gonna help black, because as you can see we
That's
pull
not a
each other
thing.
down more
Yeah,
than we
yeah,
help
yeah,
each
yeah,
other
yeah,
up,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it
yeah.
don't really matter, you know.
Right. So do you think your spouse would more likely donate to a black college?
I think mine would.
I know
I know
yours.
for a
I know
fact.
yours. Yeah, I know yours would.
I ain't even
would you
thinking
think-
Hell
about
nah.
it.
She
No?
gonna-
Yeah,
Hell
okay.
nah, man. She gonna keep that money.
I was about to say I don't even think my baby would even think about that. But if she did, she probably donated to her college.
Nigga,
which
what
was a
black
white
college donated to me?
Well, see, that's the idea that Dr. Umar is saying is why we're so backtracked, because we're so selfish.
That's not selfish.
We're selfish in the way of like someone has to be the first, which is meaning you have to sacrifice. The first person to take that leap is gonna be the sacrificial lamb, because you might not get all the benefits, but the people behind you will get the benefits. So you being the first example, which is also another part where he went into the Coach Prime and why he thought Deion Sanders should stay at the
Jackson.
HBCU. He's saying you should stay there. We know it's tough, and we know you weren't going to get all of the money that you were deserving of, but someone has to be a sacrificial lamb for the floodgates to open and the success to continue to come towards these HBCUs.
And this is why I felt like, I'm just to kind of sidetrack, I felt like that argument was BS because you got people like Eddie George. That's
not Prime,
man, bro. But Eddie George is an NFL Hall of Famer. He's the Tennessee Ring of Honor. He's like, no, everybody knows Eddie George. He's still. This I say all that to say, he might not be at the height of prime, but he's still somebody who didn't reach that level. Hugh Jackson coaches at Grambling. He was a coach he was a head coach in the NFL. I'm not saying they might not have been prime, but they've been there. You feel what I'm saying? So there's people there that we can put our time and our effort to. When Ed Reed went to Bethune-Cookman, you seen how he was treated, and all he was trying to do was just give them people a sense of pride for their school.
He blasted them a little. He shouldn't have blasted them like
to give them pride. You should take pride in your school.
But that's not how you deal with that.
Because I'm gonna say this. From I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let you go. But from a personal aspect, when Coach Rebo came to Nichols, we walked our campus. He made us, hey, look, there shouldn't be no trash. He made us say we have to take pride in our campus. We had to jog our campus. This is your campus. This is your house. Like to give you that mind, that emotion. Anytime someone comes in your house and disrespect your house in any kind of way, they can throw trash on the ground, anything. You got to take responsibility to make sure that gets taken care of. Like
I agree with that.
Yeah.
With the having integrity in what is yours and pride in what is yours, but you don't blast your girlfriends or your partner or whoever you're with or trying to build a relationship, which he was trying to do at that time. You don't blast them publicly like that. If me and him got beef, like real beef, not no stupid beef, I'm never gonna come on here and I gotta come to him first and talk to him privately.
Right.
I'm not gonna go online and say, well, see, this is why I don't like you, and this is why. Why? What does that solve? Now that
Reed did go to them in private.
Thank you.
Oh, he did?
It's just the thing with HBCU, these people they're not donating.
Right.
No, it ain't like the HBCUs ain't got black millionaires that go.
You're right. They don't donate. That's the way. Yeah.
They just don't donate.
Yeah.
So the feel and the other stuff, they just be like, it'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Water leakage, drainage, track bad.
So him going online was his last resort.
Yeah,
it was a way.
Remember when that thing happened in Mississippi and then they have running water?
Yeah.
Prime had to fight and go online to say, man, why y'all not doing?
Well, you know what's different with that now? Because Prime had already proved himself. My boy Ed Reed came in fresh off the iron, not having proved himself just yet. No. Listen to me. Prime had already proved.
Where did Prime prove himself? Prime,
he had already won. Like he was like he already won.
He was winning in high school.
He already won like a whole season.
But he was doing coach in high school. You talking about
high school?
No.
What you talking about?
No. I'm talking about. Wait, what are you talking? I'm talking about when he went to Jackson State.
That's where he proved himself.
That's what I'm saying. And he spoke. Is that what you're talking about? As far as like when he came out and spoke about Jackson State?
No. That would be
in the
when
beginning.
he came in, he was talking. He was trying to rebuild the team and everything.
Yeah. Right.
Mississippi, Jackson, whatever college. Prime gave some of his money to help to get Jackson where it was.
Correct.
Right. Then he had to fight to get boosters to get all this thing.
Correct.
Right. Then there wasn't helping with the drain, so Prime went and exposed them.
But that's what I'm saying. He exposed them after having proved himself because he exposed them on the Earn Your Leisure podcast. He was like, man, I had to give half of my check up. I got to cut the grass sometime because I'm tired. I'm not about to be asking you to cut the grass sometime. But by then, they already done played about 6-7 games and they're 7-0.
But did you
Ed
see
Reed hadn't played no games
how
yet.
He was going to play on that? Did you see that field?
I'm just saying we can't compare him to Prime because Prime had already sacrificed enough and proven enough. Ed Reed off of the rip, he just got the job, now goes to the field, and he's like, and goes blasting.
Can I ask you this, though?
All right. Crazy.
Look at it like this.
I understand it.
Prime was just coming from high school, coaching high school at the time, right? Coaching his sons.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Ed Reed was the players directors coordinator
at the Hurricane
at Miami. You know what I'm saying? So who you think would be more suited? I ain't gonna say Prime probably be more suited for a head coaching job, but who you think you'd pick? The guy who's already in college helping with the players development and stuff like that, or you rather?
Bro,
and we not gonna act like that's this. Come on, it's Ed Reed, though.
Yeah.
Now I understand. Prime is very he is very marketable. Prime is really
Way
likable.
more
He is
marketable.
marketable.
Yes.
Ed is not like that.
Yes.
But this is Ed.
It's Ed Reed.
This Ed Reed.
And I'm not questioning or doubting that. I'm just saying the approach, which then in turns Ed Reed did come out when he had the conference before he left. When they thought he did say, "Man, my approach was off."
He did.
My approach was off. I came in too hot. Which I get. You're frustrated because you're so angry of how they're treating our kids and how they're treating us. I get it. But your approach has to be something you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar or something like that.
Even Prime came out and said how they were. Then they took like the state. How they said the stadium, the money was the state. The stands
he was
were
supposed
packed.
to get some of that,
And then and then he's like, I'm supposed to get half the dough or something like that. I know the ticket price. I know what it's supposed to be. I can count. I got people behind me. You feel what I'm saying? So like I said, this is not the bash Jackson State at all. We're not going. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. We're just pointing out
the boosters.
In the ways, in the different ways of how they went about it. That's all we're pointing out.
That's all. So back because we sidetracked back to Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar,
where he feels like someone always has to be the first. You got to be the first, bro.
I feel like,
it's gonna suck, but you have to be the first for your people.
Who's to say that's the suck though? Like my thing is,
no, I'm saying it's the first one is gonna have it the worst. What I mean by it sucks
for the from our understanding of history, the first person usually, but not always. Madam C.J. Walker was the first black woman to be the first black millionaire. Did she suffer? Is that a suffering?
She did suffer to get to that.
She did suffer to get to that point, but she became that.
But she suffered to get there. It wasn't easy. It wasn't like she just woke up one day and did that. No, she had to go door to door selling her flat iron or whatever the hair stuff was. But it didn't work because, man, you're black. Why would I buy this from a black person?
She still was the first to do it. Oh, I'm back in.
Dr. Umar wants somebody to be first, right?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time to wait. I want to coach my son. I got 2 more years with my son. You think I'm going to sit here and wait till Jackson decide to pick up the boosters and stop stealing money and all that? Everybody want the person to be the first. But you not in that position. Man, let me go over here to Colorado where I know it's a harder conference, but I know these people going to give me and treat me like I'm prime time.
Then on top of that, it's not like he left Jackson State in a bad place.
That's the word.
He still left it at a winning program.
Look, I'm not siding with Dr. Umar's point of view because I feel like you always should do what's best for you, which is he would also say is wrong, especially for the black community. But I'm just being I'm giving y'all some pushback.
My thing is, go ahead.
I'm giving y'all some pushback. If you come to Jackson State and tell the people I'm here for the long haul, and I'm going to take care of your kids and do all of these promises that you made, you then can't jump ship at the first opportunity to leave.
But maybe that's what them people promise Prime in the back.
What,
right? When they talk behind doors. Man, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. So Prime could come over and say, I'm going to be here for the long. I'll tell you I'm going to be here for the long haul too if you treat me right and you tell me what you're going to do. But if I don't see you what you're doing, why would I stay here and drain my head?
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, this is hand in hand here. I can't sit here and coach like Ed Reed. Who coached? Ed Reed was better than me. I would have had 3 phones like this. Man, look at this, man.
Look at this.
Man, look at this, man.
Made me a whole documentary.
Man, come on, man. What player go? And then on top of that, you a HBCU, right? Now you got to fight these big dogs, these Alabamas, this Florida State, the Bulldogs, for players to come to you. How you expect a player, a 5-star recruit, to come to a field like that?
Boy did it. What's the guy? Travis.
But
Hunter
but think about it. But you're Travis Hunter going to play for. You're a corner. You know what I'm saying? Going play for the greatest corner to ever play the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's a no-brainer. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm sorry, I'm saying this. Like, you know how Jerry Rice went to HBCU. You know what I'm saying?
Shannon Sharp did too.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp
Walter
did too.
Payton.
So you
but
telling
this
me
is back in the time when HBCU was.
So you telling me if your son was a wide receiver, right? And Jerry Rice came in your couch and said, "I'm gonna make your son a dog." Not only that, he gonna graduate. You telling me you wouldn't send your son to go play with Jerry Rice?
That's a fact.
Shit. You better go play with Jerry, boy.
That's a fact. No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Go play with Jerry. Especially if Jerry doing his thing. Shit.
The problem with HBCU that they're not the millionaires who are graduating, the billionaires who they're not giving back.
Don't give back.
These kids are looking at the the big dogs, the big colleges, because the program is better. It's a faster route to the NFL, and
you
your
get
body
that- you
gonna
get
develop
visibility.
much faster. Yeah,
You get
Because
visibility.
there's so much support. Yeah.
You
I
know
think
what I mean?
I honestly think the hype, the weight of the decision that Prime did to go to Colorado was really because of his son.
Yeah.
I don't think it was finances, because I don't think he really need more money.
That's
I
fine.
don't know your pockets. And,
no,
and
he
you-
always said
you-
Prime always said he fine.
right.
fine.
So I think it was more of like, I need to get Shador big looks, because Sharks, when they went, they was on ESPN like 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah. They was
And
playing
Shador
Jackson
was
State.
showing out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it really was.
And think
think-
about it like this. Like his son's I think his son's gonna stay this year. So he come back, they have a big year this upcoming year.
And they got pretty good.
Yeah.
And then
First-
they got 4 defensive players from the Florida State.
They got defensive
So,
players.
what the name of it? The Seminole?
Oh, that's Florida State, yeah.
Florida State. He
Really?
took 4 of them.
I know they got the
They
number
joined the
one
portal.
the number one recruit for offensive line. The number one
offensive
five
tackle.
He got him.
Young dude. So like
Yeah, he
and
getting
like
people.
I said, a lot of these kids gotta understand. Y'all like I understand people like, oh, prime. But if you really good and you go into that system and y'all win, dog, that's why Alabama, you look at Alabama, they got like 5 first rounders, like 7 second rounders, you know what I'm saying, a couple of third rounders, fourth rounders, all throughout the draft, because, bruh, I'm playing with the best. If I'm an offensive lineman and I'm playing with a 4,000-yard passer in college, 9 times out of 10, and he ain't getting sacked like that, I'm going first round. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I say, this kid comes in, he does his thing, man. They gonna look at him as a top offensive lineman until he graduates.
Yeah.
I'm saying, or until he's ready to leave. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, playing with great like I said, man, Prime can do it, man. Like I said, man, I'm with you, like, objectively, like, you recruited some of these kids to go here, and
With
you
that
only
idea.
took, like, what, 3-4 of them, from my
Nah,
understanding?
he took a little bit more than that.
took a
It
little
seemed
bit
like-
more?
Yeah,
He
he took
took-
a little bit more than that. I was probably about 10. 'Cause I know he took the kicker. He took
A receiver?
The receiver. He
A-
took all the good ones.
he
Travis
took
Shador. Both his brothers. That's his
And he
older.
took a what's your boy name?
I think it was a linebacker too. I
a
think
safety.
I could
He
be
took
a
a safety. He
safety.
played pretty well this year. He's like number 6, his safety. Yeah, so like he took like what, probably 6 players, 6, 8 players.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But you recruited
A bunch
20,
of them,
you know what I'm saying?
with the idea that y'all gonna be with me for the next 4
for the
years.
next 4 years, but at the same time,
Yeah,
like
man.
these kids got to
Business is
understand.
business, eh?
These kids got to understand. Because I played college ball. You got to understand this, bro. Like it don't always work like that. You know what I'm saying? If you come in and you not performing, like you got to understand that coach have a good year and they drop off. He probably got one more drop off year and he out of there.
He out the door.
You know what I'm saying? So
Prime was like, I gotta
Yeah,
milk
going-
this car while I got a chance, huh? Jump.
right, think about this, son. If Prime have another 4 and 8 seasons, son. You think Colorado gonna want him there?
Yeah,
Man,
I think so.
Man, that's because like think about it. How much better are you doing?
Well,
If you have-
this is the most views Colorado's ever had
that's what I'm
in,
saying, I
in the
think.
history of the program.
No, I'm talking about like
he can't
hypothetically
go-
speaking towards
he-
the future.
Yeah, he
Like,
can't go a lot more.
Right.
more
If you go
couple
4 and 8
he
again,
can't.
you gonna be looking at it like
Because eventually they want you to be the big dog. Ain't no
Yeah.
Colorado State. They want you to be Oregon. They
Right.
want you to be Nebraska's, the USC's, and you need big dogs.
I'm
for them.
talking about being in the college football playoffs. Last time I checked, Texas and Oklahoma's joining the SEC this upcoming year.
Oh my lord.
So, and like I said, and like other schools are switching conferences. So Colorado gonna have to make a move to a power conference. You know what I'm saying? In order to really compete
Is,
for,
is in Pac-12 our conference?
No.
it's a Power 5 conference, but the way that things are shifting now, no, the Big Ten is starting to even kind of like they got to pick up better. You know what I'm saying, more teams to replace the Red River rivalry, Texas and Oklahoma. And they bringing that to the SEC.
Oh, yeah, I'm not. I'm
Man,
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
man, it might be all SEC by the time we get done with it.
She's
Prime,
You know what I'm saying?
Prime gonna need some big dogs to play out there.
Yes, he did.
to bring about Brown back. So we disagree with the Dr. Umar thing. Right?
I disagree with. The only thing I agree with Umar is, I think every race should stay with their race
I had this discussion
because it
literally-
helps. Now it's all right if both 2 different races come together and understand each other, but most of the time, it's better to just stay within because you understand my culture, I understand your culture instead of you saying you want to make the child wear this with a Hanukkah, but I'm black. I don't want my child with a Hanukkah. Like, you can save all that trouble.
Yeah.
with me.
I agree with that. We had the discussion a few days ago with my cousin. Anyway, yeah, I think you should stay with your race. This is what I'm saying. I think we shouldn't lead off with love. Because that's nothing that Umar spoke about, which makes sense. He said you should lead off relationship with loyalty and focus, right? So he's because love tends to
Blind.
love is how you put it is a Western concept. If you think about it in the eastern part of the world, they believe in arranged marriages, and those marriages tend to last really long because he says if you have loyalty and focus, the love will come. You know what I'm saying? Because if them arranged marriages be like, bro, my mom picked you for me and my dad picked you for me, and we've never seen each other, but since we know our parents want our best interest, we get together. I ain't saying all arranged marriages work, but I'm just saying there's a high percentage because on this side of the world, our divorce rate is crazy. It's that because every time we like, oh, I love him or I love her, but what do you know about this person? Are you going to be loyal to this person when times get tough? And when, as far as focus, I think he means by focus like having the same end goal, like knowing where we're both going to go. If we both know where we're going to go and we're willing to follow each other, or the woman is willing to follow the man, hey man, that's old school. We going in the same direction. But when you just go based off of love.
My thing is, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. But my thing is, I'm gonna say this: love who you love. You feel what I'm saying? Because love can take you a long way. You feel what I'm saying? It'll make you like, you know what I'm saying? There's people who love mass murderers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, bro, you'll look over a lot of BS if you love somebody. You know what I'm saying? You'll tolerate a lot of craziness. You know what I'm saying? So black, white, Hispanic, and different. And see, I'm on you with the man. If you want to put that, man, look, our child mixed. Put that on. That ain't gonna stop him from being, you know what I'm saying, what I need him to be just because he put the cap on and get a bar mitzvah. You depriving that child of gifts. You are a hater.
No, I'm not the
You are a hater.
No, I'm not a hater.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just telling. I was just giving an example.
Why would you deprive that child of a bar mitzvah?
Because I'm not Jewish.
Yeah, but the child could be. The mama is.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. In order to understand this,
Yeah.
I just rather go a different route.
But I'm saying, can we use a different example then? Can we like?
Okay, in Hindu.
All right, yeah, okay, that's better.
All right.
That's better.
They gotta do they do their thing. They sit their way. They eat their way.
It's crazy.
But you're depriving the child of a bar
but
mitzvah.
you know what's crazy?
You too. You not Jewish, Ty.
My girl might be. Where did my girl live?
Go ahead. What you were saying?
You know what the crazy thing about it is? It's really mostly black people that date outside of our race. We have that belief, like it's a high percent. Let me preface this. I didn't verify this. I took Dr. Umar's facts. This is what he said. So whites are number one, and then blacks are like number two as far as like dating outside of our race, because most cultures and they stay within themselves. Because you'll never hear a Jewish girl or boy, or a Hindu girl or boy, or Asian girl or boy talking about I want to date a white man or a black. I ain't gonna say never, because obviously there is anomaly. There is, but I'm saying like the high percentage is more of like we're staying within our race. But the black people will say, "Oh, we'll date for love and we'll date for what." That's why we're last as far as like freaking building and making stuff and becoming successful.
I would date an Asian woman.
Yeah, she made Chinese food all day.
But the thing,
Asian date and building and marrying is different things.
But
I think
you did what you around.
Of course, of course.
Because when I went to Vancouver, the majority of the population is Asian and white. So I saw a black guy with an Asian girl. Okay. Where there's no problem with that.
Of course not. It's no
so
problem
you
with
did what you around.
Yeah.
But as you grow and then you start to understand the only problem with dating outside your race is the people who are devoted to their customs and their religion. That's when things click. If you are open, like me, I'm open-minded to some stuff, not to everything.
No, Ty open-minded.
No, I'm talking about religion-wise. That
Ty-
open
Ty-
mind,
Ty
that
say-
that
Ty
that
say
is no
he-
window.
say-
Ain't no window there.
I'm trying to get my child a bar mitzvah.
They ain't got no window.
You a hater.
You said Satanist and all. You said you
Yeah,
you down
no,
for
no,
whatever.
I ain't
No
doing
matter
all
what she-
that.
as long as
Hey,
she treats
she
you right.
cook, she clean.
But we ain't gotta go back to that.
All
What's-
right,
finish your
look.
point.
But I could work with you. I could work with you. But when it goes a little bit too far, like I know I'm not gonna be, I don't know, doing most of the stuff the religion do, because I barely do in my religion.
So why not let the
So-
child get a bar mitzvah?
I'm not married to a Jewish woman.
I know, I'm just hypothetically.
But I would never do it because I've seen shows with the Jewish. They're really into their religion. They pray a lot. They do a lot. I don't do that. I pray one time in the morning and one time when I go to sleep and one time when I drive my car from wherever I gotta go.
That's beautiful.
So I'm not going. Why would I lie to this
Right.
young
And
lady?
think about this.
that's-
Hypothetically speaking, if you had a Jewish wife, she'd pray. I'm saying she practiced Jew. She practiced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's even tougher because then they don't believe in our religion. We believe that Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. In their religion, they believe that Jesus has nothing to do with being our Savior. God is our Savior. Abraham, Moses, they don't believe. They believe Jesus existed. So that's going to be a whole other discussion.
So you know, like at work, they tell you don't talk about politics or religion.
not in my house. You can't tell me what
At
to do
my
in my
house?
house. Nah.
I ain't talking about politics
So
or
when are
religion.
you even talking about your religion?
We
Or
talking-
politics?
we
You
talking-
know what? Let's not go down that
We
rabbit hole.
scheduling. No, you know what we doing?
Let's not go
we
down that rabbit
scheduling
hole.
when we getting it on.
Okay, that's fine. All right,
Let's
let's
get
move
it
on.
on.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Marvin Gaye, let's go. Let's
Oh,
get it
did y'all
on.
hear about Just Hilarious?
No.
She got the Breakfast Club job.
She's a new Breakfast Club host now. She took Angela. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
She honestly
yeah.
did the best as guest
She
host.
did the best.
She did the best as
She
guest
did the
host.
best.
She-
Yeah.
I didn't really watch
She's
it
the
a
most
lot, but like,
entertaining.
yeah, she would do the best. So shout out to you.
I was kind of hoping that I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just be real. I was kind of hoping they kept it rotating. 'Cause I kind of like your girl Lauren Loren. I kind of like her. I
don't know
I kind of like what's the other little chick name?
Carrie Champion.
No. The chick who was on with Carrie. I forgot her name.
I don't know.
I forgot. I think it was Lauren. Yeah, I think it was Lauren. I think Lauren was good.
Yeah, but Just was the best.
I don't know. Yeah, she was the best. She was the most entertaining. But
Yeah.
I feel like Lauren held it down when she was there.
I honestly think they was been trying to get her on, but they maybe were trying to get the contract, everything in line to work, or like because I know Jess be moving around a lot. Her schedule was busy, and then she also had that one moment when she went against the LGBTQ person.
She wasn't wrong.
I understand that, but I'm saying they was probably like, we would probably just gonna hire you right now, but since you're going against this, we're not gonna hire you right now. We're gonna step back, let it cool
Yeah.
down. Once everything cooled down, she she got
Jonathan
hired.
Majors.
What about him?
He was convicted, man, of the
Man,
two
we
misdemeanors.
we spoke about that already.
I'm hurt,
man.
bruh.
Y'all need to watch last episode. We ain't about to give y'all double takes like that.
I know,
All
but
right,
I'm
did
hurt.
y'all hear about Kevin Hart?
Well, with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, you told me about him.
Kevin Hart is. Remember, you know Tasha K, right? We spoke about Tasha K a while back. Kevin Hart is suing
Yes, sir.
Tasha K for extortion and defamation, according to reports. Tasha K tried to extort Kevin Hart by saying if he doesn't pay her $250,000, she will release the interview with his ex-assistant. I'm assuming the information she's going to be divulging might be
The
bad,
same BS
I
that
guess.
Will Smith's
Something-
quote unquote friend was.
something like that, or maybe just like him stepping out of his marriage or doing bad business practices or whatever. But Kevin had sent Tasha K a cease and desist letter saying, if I'm not about to pay you, I already called the cops, and if you do release this tape, you're going to, the charges are going to increase.
Yeah.
Tasha K be tripping. Tasha K, I don't know why she keep attacking these famous people. I respect Kevin Hart Kevin Hart ain't never been extorted. Because the last time they tried to extort him was when he had his best friend was like, I'm gonna tell your wife you cheated on her. Is that how she found out?
He talking about that thing in Vegas
No.
when he's caught in the room with
Yeah.
them girls.
Okay, well that
You
that.
know that man was found not guilty of that.
Who the guy?
The guy that they said was accused, he was found not guilty of any of that. That ruined his life. Those accusations of saying that he did it, or people making it seem like he did it, that ruined that man's
Not
life.
people. Kevin said his best friend tried
and
to
that
extort
man
him.
and that man was found not guilty of those charges. They couldn't find no evidence of him doing anything.
Really?
Yes, go look it up. Go look it up. Yes. Kevin, I ain't gonna lie, I like you, Kevin Hart, but that was a dickhead move. Like, I'm
But
sorry.
how,
Chris.
how is that a
That's a meathead move.
How is that if maybe Kevin Hart thought it was you sending the allegation?
Man, bro, I done been through so much. Like as far as like mom always say, assuming makes a A out of you
me.
and me, right? So that's why I try not to assume. If you like, what I've learned is if you sit back and let stuff play out and you pay attention to the details, it's going to reveal itself to you.
But if someone is extorting me, I'm supposed to wait?
No. I'm not talking about if he's extorting him. No, I was talking about he was found not guilty
after
you know what I'm saying, and Kevin made it seem like this man, it ruined this man's life.
But let me look it up. Y'all
So
talk.
how they found out about the information?
He went to court. I'm saying like I don't know about all that. I seen this man did an interview and he's on Comedy Hype. Shout out to Comedy Hype, and he spoke about. He said that how that ruined his life and that he was found not guilty of those charges. He was found not guilty of doing any of that to Kevin, setting up Kevin or anything.
So by him not being found guilty, so that means they saying Kevin lied and said this man was extortionate?
No, basically in the court of law they couldn't prove that he did it.
So who did it?
And this man been saying that he didn't do that to the man, especially once they put it out there on him.
So how? Man, this is more complicated.
Kevin Hart's former friend JT Jackson has been cleared of all criminal charges related to the 2017 sex tape scandal. In a video posted on social media, Hart shared an update about the case in a video in which he admits, "I'm happy that chapter in my life is over."
But I'm saying, but like, I want to hear the video because I want to hear him say, "I'm sorry to JT Jackson for trying to," you know what I'm saying? Because come on now, bro.
Yeah, but I'm guessing Kevin don't talk to that man no more.
I'm about to say,
and you ruined his life.
Somebody leaked this tape.
I'm about to say how we know it wasn't him,
Who
but he just
leaked
didn't
the
get found. No, you know what? But you know what? If you're not guilty, you're not guilty. Respect.
Through I'm talking about through the justice system.
Right.
But look,
This man got money, so you know Kevin spared no expense to make sure he found out who and what.
Let me tell you something, Ty.
What's
Me, you, and my brother in this room. We do something in this room. We go out there and they come and try to charge me or somebody's, blackmailing me for something me, you, and him did in this room now. Mm-hmm. Now look, it's only two of y'all.
So you blaming me?
I'm blaming both.
Yeah, it's either one of us.
It's one of y'all. And so if y'all get clear, and then y'all go to court, right? And y'all both get clear for what y'all did, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not talking to y'all no more.
And you a multimillionaire. I've been cleared of all these charges.
I don't.
You spared no expense to make sure that they found out.
Somebody told. I don't know who. That's what I'm saying. Why would I go back and talk to you? I don't know.
Yeah, because apparently him and it was only them two in the room.
That's what I'm trying.
And the girl sound like
somebody found out. And how?
She was like,
how you know the chicks ain't record?
He said it's only him and Kevin in the room.
Man,
no, the girl was there too, obviously, because that's what. But she's saying that they colluded to set the whole thing up for personal gain. She sued the night school star for $60 million in damages, alleging intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, and invasion of privacy, according to court documents. Hey, man, look, this is a lot to read.
Man, I know this. This man is a multimillionaire, multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? This man spared no expense in this. And you telling me the justice system, don't get me wrong, it's flawed. But, you know what I'm saying? It's cleared. It cleared. That's like, come on, that's simple. You telling me they couldn't find nothing of them colluding to get this man? Come on, man. That's why I say, man, dog, I ain't gonna lie, Kevin Hart, I like, man, you good people, my G, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but that was messed up.
I'm with Kevin on this one time.
I ain't gonna lie.
Look here. Somebody leaked this tape. It's only me, you, and this girl up in here. I don't know her. I know you.
So I'm saying, so you all right? So you don't know her, but you know me. So you go blame me first?
It's not fair. I'll give you that. It's not fair. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. So my mind gonna go to. I'm a blame, especially if we don't know the intimate detail as far as like who was recording, who had the video, and who had.
Right.
But the guy, Jackson was facing charges of attempted extortion, attempted concealing and selling stolen property, and unauthorized use of personal ID. And identity theft. I ain't gonna lie, that's right. And everything was dropped.
Come on, man. Cleared of all.
Due to insufficient evidence, and now the identity theft charge has been dropped for the same reason, the outlet reports.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with the court dropping everything. I'm fine with the court dropping.
But
I ain't dropped my charges. The judge dropped your charges.
No. The charges were that those were the things Kevin Hart.
I know, but that was the judge who dropped his charges. He said, "You free." You still got a charge with me.
Oh, like a personal thing.
Yeah, you did something. Man, it's over. I don't trust you no more.
Respect.
And you know it's easy when there's only 2 people in the room and then only me and you know this. Hey, and this thing come out of here. I ain't said nothing. Shannon Sharp said the best way to keep a business is one gotta die. He said that.
Crazy, but it's true. It's true.
That's the only way you keep your own business.
That's true.
One gotta die. And I ain't telling nothing that the dead man ain't gonna say nothing.
You right.
Up every episode, dog.
You right. Hey, but that Tasha K thing with now she's Victoria and Kevin Hart.
I don't believe her.
I don't believe her.
I don't believe her
I
neither.
don't believe her because now you're showing me that you be doing these stuff for clickbait. Like you're just hiring assistants to do it. And come on, bro. Come on, dog. Come on. And now
Though an
Cardi
assistant
B
would have some exquisite information.
I agree because they know your day to day.
They just butt hurt. Yeah,
Yeah,
people
because
so
she was fired.
sensitive
Because she
these
was
days.
fired.
You
I'm
can
assuming
say
or she
that,
quit.
but there's still, but you know what I'm saying. But you still gotta. But I ain't okay. Now I'm starting to think she's a genius. I ain't gonna lie.
Why?
Because you could just like the Will Smith thing. You can think, you know what I'm saying, this and that. But hey, he has pictures proving that he's been with Will Smith a lot of times. So think about it. So from the public perception, some people are going to look at it like, okay, man, now this BS. Some people are going to look at it like, let me look into it. And some people are going to be on the fence like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me look into it, but I probably ain't going to believe it. Let me hear it. She's getting she's getting a whole enchilada to listen to this,
That
just
is
to listen
true.
to it.
She is marketing the hell out
That's
of it.
genius.
That's fine, but
and even
she's-
with with the this Kevin Hart thing coming out, people are going to go look at her show like, oh, what did she come out with this?
And
and
they
this?
go, oh, that's when the video with the Will Smith stuff came out, and then she was like, "Nah, you actually playing on people's top. So you know what? I'm gonna continue my lawsuit, and now I'm actually gonna pursue it and make sure you pay me my money.
Yeah, and Will them
Pay me
talking
my
about suing
money.
her, huh?
Everybody gonna
Jada
sue
said
her.
that on the Breakfast Club.
And I don't know why she keep doing this. I don't know, but respect.
Because the
do
people you need to hit her with something that, like a lawsuit that's saying you cannot speak on me.
No,
Or
but she keep
personal
doing
thing.
it.
But no, I mean you got to get something. There's some kind of law that you could write that you could send
Nah,
her.
you got freedom of speech.
Like, but think about it, mess
Because
sells.
look, if she didn't send the extortion, which is, hey Kevin, I'm gonna release this tape unless you pay me. She could have released that tape because we literally can get on this microphones and this and that and say anything we want.
Truly.
So it's like she's not losing in that regard. Now, in the regard when if it becomes too big and it's false, now I can sue you for defamation. But I can. The problem was whenever she probably sent a letter and say, hey man, if you don't give me this amount of money by whatever, I'm dropping this. Now it's extortion. Now I got you. Red-handed. Simone Biles, we didn't. Bring it up. Come
man,
on.
we got to talk about that, man.
Come on.
His husband.
I
said
had a
he's the catch.
conversation about that yesterday at Shake Shack. Go ahead. Y'all
Her
introduce
husband
it.
said he's the catch. He didn't know who Simone Biles was.
That was the cringing.
Man, stop playing, dude. Stop playing.
Oh, wait, y'all- y'all-
I
that's
didn't
everybody.
even know who he was till she married him.
Yeah.
And
me
I
neither.
watched football. I didn't even know who this man was. I didn't know if he
neither.
was a starter or a bench. Man, you need to stop that, dude. Hey,
No,
you need
but
to stop
no,
that.
no,
He did work hard to get to where he at, though.
What I'll say is maybe he really didn't know. I'm not excusing that. He probably shouldn't have portrayed it that way. Like he was better. Like she was like making her seem less than. But in reality, maybe he really didn't know.
She is the most decorated Olympian
Decorated.
in the world.
I understand
When
that.
it comes to her profession, she is top wine.
Bro, but some
trying to
people
look
don't.
up when they met.
We've played Maroon 5 songs in
Uh-huh.
here, and Ty was like, "Who is that? I don't know that." My point is, if it's not in your ecosystem,
Oh, I know
you really
Maroon 5.
might.
Bruh.
Yeah, but I played you the song
Bruh.
last week, and you was like, I've never heard that."
Oh,
My point is, it's a thing.
Okay, listen to me, bro.
They met in 2020. He should have known who she was.
Bruh, come listen to me. Bruh, you ask that man, he don't know who Michael Phelps is. You ask that man, you don't know who Usain Bolt. These is names that they ring. You know who Simone Biles
You know who
is.
Sha'Carri Richardson is.
You come on.
So you know who Simone Biles is.
What if you only know her name but don't know her face?
You know a name. If a name pop up and you on a celebrity dating app and it says
Solid,
Simone Biles,
solid, yeah.
who else named Simone Biles?
I'm just being a contrarian.
I don't know.
Right.
Maybe, I guess it was maybe his ego.
Because that's what I was saying. Because the way the guys were acting, because I didn't watch the interview. I only saw the clip that was going by. But from what I was told, that they were kind of pushing the perspective of, oh, you lucky you got her. That's when he was around. It was like, nah, she should be whatever. I'm the catch.
They both should feel like that, yeah.
They both should feel like that. But I'm saying he probably shouldn't have said it like that on.
Because
on the
I ain't gonna lie.
Plus,
I was lucky to find my wife.
I respect me too.
You gotta learn to play the game.
Right.
He was lucky. I don't care what you say.
Yeah. Respect. That's true.
You gotta. That is Simone Biles.
That's true.
This. No, that's that end.
Yeah.
That's that what?
That's that end.
Oh, that's that nigga. You can say nigga.
Oh yeah, that's that nigga. Simone Biles is that nigga. That's what she do.
Yeah.
It's all right.
She's her.
I go. But the thing we got ego.
That be our downfall.
Because at the
right
end of the day, we don't know who he is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not know, and I watched football. I did not know who he was.
I'm pretty sure she didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Because they met on a day nap.
Celebrity date nap.
So come on, man. Look, I don't watch Olympics that much, but I know who Michael Phelps, I know who Usain Bolt, and I know who Simone Biles is. You know,
Simone
So
Biles.
you still know Jesse Owens. He ain't racing since what?
As a black dude?
Yeah.
come on, man. We got to stop that.
gotta stop the cap.
Respect.
Stop the
respect.
cap. It's
well,
all
no,
right.
I'm gonna just say we don't know if it's cap. The man might have not known.
He met
and
her
that's because she is
in
known,
2020.
Fam, I don't care. I might not know. My mind. What young 20-year-old, 18, 19-year-old watching the Olympics.
How old is he?
I'm about to look it up right
How
now.
old he is? Yeah, look.
Brother,
at
I'm trying to throw you some. You shouldn't have said that like that on the online, boy.
Because
But I will say,
Simone like
maybe they know
28, 20. Simone around that age.
She 26.
She 26.
So
Okay.
3 years ago, she's 23. That means
How old that
is
brother
he?
is?
He is 28.
Boy, shut your mouth.
3 years ago.
Boy, shut your mouth.
I mean,
Boy, I ain't about to play with you.
he knew Simone Biles
Boy, I ain't
was.
about to play with you, boy.
Yeah,
Come
Boy,
on,
about to
man.
play with
Let
you,
me check
man.
out her network, man.
Boy, I ain't
No,
about
she
to
definitely
play.
got more than him. I know for sure.
Oh, she's touching
now
that.
he's a millionaire. Don't get me wrong.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
He's a millionaire.
because he
Hold on,
played.
we're about to see.
Not because he plays, but because his
contract.
contract is $1 million. But I mean, people in the NFL that play they're not all millionaires. So I'm saying but he gets. I think he's like a yearly $1 million a year type of guy, which makes you a millionaire.
After taxes?
Or I don't know about after taxes.
Okay.
Well,
But
hey.
regardless, you're
They say she has a
considered-
net worth of $16 million. That's according to CelebrityNetwork.com.
Who's 16?
Simone.
I thought she had more. Michael Phelps' net worth is ridiculous.
You don't really get too much money in the Olympics.
You don't.
You get endorsement.
It's
You get a lot of
but then
endorsement.
I gotta
Usain-
type in Simone
Usain
Biles'
Bolt.
husband's net worth.
and what was it?
I know that's what I gotta type in to find his album. I forgot his name.
I thought he was somebody famous. Honestly, I don't watch football like talking about it. I
He a
watch it.
safety for the Green Bay.
Yeah.
A starter.
Wow, I can't believe she's 16.
He's a starter?
Yeah, he starts.
Okay, yeah, he's estimated at $5 million.
He got money. Yeah, she got more, which we know that. But
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
and my
man.
boy got a good year. He blowing out the park.
Man, no, but as long as they happy, bro, I don't care about all that.
Which is her result on Twitter was. It's like, are y'all done? Like, man, I ain't tripping over this. Why is y'all tripping over this?
Yeah, like that girl happy.
So if she don't care, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's so up in arms. She don't care.
That's why he put it out.
hey, you think she a freak?
Why?
She
he
didn't
said
put
it.
it out.
He said it.
Hey, you think she a freak?
But I tell you what.
Probably.
She,
she
she could ride because she a gymnast.
I'll say
That
yeah.
girl doing
Yeah, all types of
all
tricks.
kinds.
Yeah, I'll say
Quarter
that.
to two, like my boy said.
Like,
Hey, she
Boy.
getting married. I tell you that.
They married already.
she did. They married.
You know what I'm saying? She married. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she married.
And she's short. And
I
she's
tell you
small.
something.
She's some
like
short.
5'4", 5'5".
She's some short.
Yeah.
I'll be throwing that thing in her.
Yeah. So.
It's not in you if it's on you.
Hey man. Hey,
As long as it go in one hole.
Ty, introduce your topic, Ty.
Oh, man, I was talking. Shout out to the Rooted podcast. Rooted. You know what I'm saying? We was on that, and we had a good, like 2 episodes ago, we had a fire. It was a fire question my cousin asked me. He was like, would you take $60 million
It
or
runs
would
in
you
the
take your
family,
child's left eye? You know what I'm saying? I mean, would you leave? Would you? Yeah, for 60 million, they take your child's left eye, or you get nothing and your child keep the eye. What you doing? Now, for people who already watched, I told them to take my child eye. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what y'all want to think.
It took me 9 months to develop that eye, and I'm gonna take my child eye because of money. No, I have to let that one pass.
That's a good person. That's a good way to put it.
Nah, man, I ain't let my child.
And you know what's crazy? It take us to make 60 million.
Man, what if they slap my child on that left side? We ain't got no eye. He never saw it coming.
Hey, we should have given him an AI.
Man,
Hey, that baby follow.
Well, stupid. I mean, Todd. So, did the scenario have an age for the kid, or does it have an age?
Nah.
So imagine my kid. I've had my kid for 6 years. Mm-hmm. Man, I love you. Now, some days I might not like you, but I love you. You mean to tell me I'm about to give up your? Nah, dog. Now I gotta see you cry every time I look at that eye. I think about.
Why you put a patch on it?
Nah, dog. That's tough.
That's tough.
Now that my little baby got to go to school, get bullied, made fun of because she only got one eye.
They could be homeschooled.
Now she got to be antisocial because she can't go outside. Now she's scared. Now she ain't gonna learn no social skills. She ain't gonna have no social skills.
Hey, matter of fact, by the time she grow up, it be 20, 42. Baby, ain't nobody worrying about no eyes no more. People dating people with no arms.
Respect. Nah.
You be all right.
My answer is no, I ain't doing it for no money. But there is no amount. I don't care, 1 billion, 2 billion. You know what? I
got 2 billion, you can take the whole baby.
I got it. Dang.
What you mean?
You ain't serious.
No, you not.
Yeah, I know you're not. Thank you. You ain't serious. No. I stop the cap.
Yeah, I'm not serious.
Look.
Man,
I got this good question since you love sex so much.
Do I?
No sex for 2 years and get 700 million. Could you do it?
I love money more than I love sex.
Does masturbating
Do I?
Sex.
include?
That wasn't specified.
I do sex for no year.
I can't go 2 years without no cat, cuz.
I can do.
I can't go 2 years. I can't
That
go a
hand
week.
is not, but you can't get it from her. You can't. She ain't gonna know.
No, that's me.
Just you. Just you in that back.
I did it for 5 years.
Yeah. I definitely could do it.
But you were getting some in between that though.
You went sober, not zero.
I went 2 years, 0, no sex, no punani.
I can't do it.
Just hand.
I can't do it.
Master at it.
I can't do it.
Look at these calluses.
I can't do it. I get the punani and still use my hand. Like I ain't no way.
Yeah. Oh, so
So
you
telling me you would take your child out,
yeah.
but you can't still. You selfish.
Yeah, but think about
very.
How I'm selfish. My child got to go through that, not me.
That's selfish.
That's not selfish.
You're choosing her well-being.
Take your eye
for
out.
your money.
I can have more churn.
That's selfish, man.
That's not selfish. I had another
is
child,
I.
and they got to experience the money.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I bought you a patch.
I
I bought you an eye with 7020p, 7080p.
That's
That's
crazy.
true.
That's crazy.
You better hope it don't shoot no laser because you can burn all your body up.
Come on, I'll
that's
leave out my will.
That's crazy.
You
That's
ain't gonna
crazy.
be able to put maintenance on that eye.
I tell you one thing.
When the battery run out.
You better not tell her that. You better not tell the kid that daddy chose this for you because they will resent you forever.
Why you rich? You could be broke.
Time,
All
money
of
is not
these rich,
everything,
all these.
Time.
I'm about to say,
Money's
or
not
sex.
everything.
Or
What is
sex.
It helps.
Or
It
sex.
helps
Then what is
pay
it?
something your things off.
Right, so it'll help me
It's
buy my child
comfortability.
an artificial eye.
But
See,
when she could have had,
I'm gonna do you like I do my wife. I'm gonna get off on exit 6,
yeah, ain't
and
no
you
point
stay
arguing.
here with Brad.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
I
no,
see
no,
we not going nowhere with this.
All right,
kind of
let me ask you this. All right, 700 million, or you lose your penis.
Dog,
No,
there's nothing.
I'm never
not
losing my penis
for
no
no
money.
700 million.
I'm definitely
You
not.
just say you love sex.
Yeah.
So would you lose your money penis for something?
You gonna buy artificial? Let me get artificial.
I still
dick.
didn't answer the last question.
Now you
You
don't.
did answer the last question, and you said that you taking the money. No, you said you having sex.
No.
That's why he said you're selfish.
I said it's hard. I ain't say that.
Okay, I apologize. What is your answer then?
I love money, but I can't go without sex.
That's your answer, ain't it?
Yes, man.
All right, Lo, we appreciate y'all for joining another episode of the Purely Called Podcast. I am your host, Mr. DAG, and these are my guys.
Ken Stu.
_ T Hills.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all for staying there.
Peace and love. Peace and love.